Hey, everybody. It is Bethany Briggs, certified mindfulness coach and certified yoga teacher. I am here today to bring you on another way to reset your energy, but this one we're doing strictly with the breath. As I think it's important to know that you can use movement, but you could also just use your breath to reset energy, as that's been the theme for the month about energy reset. Who do I help? I help women find their healthy coping mechanisms or self-love, self-care tools, medicines, and hobbies within. I'm the guide. You're in the driver's seat, and I help you along the way. So I just wanted to start out also by saying thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you for all the support. I appreciate you guys. I really love that I'm able to share the gift of mindfulness with everyone. It's a passion in my heart, and these healthy coping mechanisms are so important as we go about life, and because there's so many unhealthy coping mechanisms. Now, what are the healthy coping mechanisms? And that was my passion with getting into mindfulness, getting into yoga, getting into self-love, self-care, getting into healthy coping mechanisms and unlearning the old ones. So I hope you guys are doing amazing. Today, we are going to do some alternate nostril breathing. I feel like this one is one of the best energy reset breath. There's so many different breaths, as once upon a time I took this course type thing where it was 100 different breaths. And it's amazing that there's so many different kinds of breaths that you can do. But I have found that the alternate nostril breathing is that one that really realigns, resets. It helps you balance, it helps you ground. Because you're working with both sides of your brain, your left and right side. And so you're working with the sun and the moon energy, which, is about relaxation and energy. And so you're bringing that balance in. And oftentimes when we're in this state of just being all over the place, overwhelmed, burnt out, you don't know what to do, deep breathing is great. And that's where I always start, because sometimes when I'm feeling a little off balance, I'm like, okay, how am I breathing? And I check, am I deep breathing? And then sometimes I notice I'm having shallow breaths. I'm like, okay, well, let's try some deep breathing. But there are times where it's like, well, I need a little bit more. And there's so many different breaths you can do, but the alternate nostril one, I feel like, is great for any time, and it's just an amazing breath. So that's why I'm bringing it here today with you guys. And let's just get started. As I'm going to have a timer, probably do about 10-minute practice with the alternate nostril breathing. Now, you can do it shorter, you can do it longer. The longer you do it, you may find the more relaxed you get, which is great. Maybe you're just really, really pent up and you just really need that long practice of alternate nostril breathing. I mean, I've done it to where I was enjoying a nice bath and then I did some alternate nostril breathing in my bath. I've done it when I can't fall asleep, just laying in bed and falling asleep to doing alternate nostril breathing. I've also done it where I didn't have a lot of time, but I just felt like I really needed a quick reset and the deep breathing wasn't helping, so I did it only for a minute or two. So I feel like with this breath, there's not a time limit. It's just, what are you trying to achieve with this breath? So we're going to do it for 10 minutes. And, I encourage you to take this breath and do it on your own. This is one that sure, you can come back to this video, but you could also do it on your own. And that's, I think, what's important is you taking these practices and incorporating them into your life and starting to do them in your life. So we're going to first start with some ventilating, cleansing breaths, breathing in deeply, relaxing your shoulders. And then when you're ready, letting it all out with a loud exhale out of your mouth, if that feels good. Breathing in through the nose. And then relaxing the shoulders, and when you're ready, exhaling it all out. Let it go, let it flow. Now for the third time, making this the deepest inhale and exhale you've done all day. Inhaling completely. And then when you're ready, exhale it all out. Now, we've done the alternate nostril breathing before. If it's your first time joining, I will instruct it real quick. And you could do this seated, laying down. You could do it standing. You could do it really any position. I'm going to be doing it in seated, but if you want to lay down and do it, that's fine too. If you're standing, you know, and you're not able to lay down or sit, that's okay too. So what you're going to do with your right or left hand, I like to use my right hand. It's more comfortable that way. I use my thumb to block my right side, and this is mirrored, so your right side. And then I use either my ring finger or my pinky to block the left side. And there's different ways you could do. You could do it with your pointer finger and just go back and forth. You know, there's many different ways to do this breath. I just really like it this way. I've had some people where they put their fingers in between, like where their third eye is, and just go like this, you know, with it. So find what's comfortable for you as we start this amazing practice. Taking one more deep breath together, inhaling and exhaling it all out. So blocking your right nostril and breathing in through your left, inhaling, closing your eyes or having a soft gaze. And then blocking the left and exhaling through the right. Inhaling through the right. And exhaling through the left. I would recommend to do deep breaths here. So maybe you want to count. Inhale through the left. Fill your lungs up completely. Now blocking the left and exhaling through the right, exhaling completely. And a great way to achieve this is to try to envision your belly button going to the spine as much as you can. Inhaling through the right. Blocking the right and exhaling through your left. Inhaling through the left. And blocking the left and exhaling through your right. Inhaling through the left, or the right. And exhaling through the left. Inhaling through the left. And exhaling through the right. Now continuing at your own pace, however you would like to do, slower or faster. If you do find that you get to a place where you kind of lose where you're at with your breath, just start whatever nostril you're at. So let's say you're doing the right, left, right, and you're like, oh, your mind starts to wander, which is natural and normal. And then it's like, oh wait, what nostril was I using? Just start with the inhale or the exhale, whatever you feel like your body's at, and just start over again. It happens, you know, practice makes progress, and consistency helps with staying on track. But our minds are a beautiful place that likes to do its own thing sometimes. So this also helps us come to the present moment, as that is the outcome of mindfulness, to bring us back here into brain train so we can handle challenging times in a positive, healthy way. And also, if it's a joyous, positive time, you know, still going into your practices, your healthy coping mechanisms. So you're giving yourself that tool or medicine, or you're arming yourself with that medicine to help you during all times. So breathing at your own pace with whatever nostril you're at, and exhaling at your own pace with whatever nostril you're at. Making sure to breathe with alternate nostrils, inhaling and exhaling. You also may find that if your nose starts to run, you know, it's normal. I find that this breath really helps unclog my nostrils. So if you need to go quickly grab a Kleenex or something, that's okay too. Just come back to the breath as soon as you can. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace. Maybe you're following along with me. Maybe you're going at it in your own way, and that's okay too. Remembering to inhale and exhale through the alternate nostrils. As we're about at the halfway mark. So I'm going to leave you in silence so you can really focus on being in your own world in the present moment. And remember, if sounds come into focus, just focus right back on the breath. And I'll let you know when it's time to come out. Now, with wherever you're at, I want you to breathe in through both nostrils, nice and slow, and deeply. And then when you're ready, with relaxed shoulders, exhaling it all out very slowly, focusing on the breath that's leaving. You can do this with your mouth or your nose. Wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, and coming back to the present moment. Maybe you want to do a little stretching to get yourself back. Or maybe you feel great and you're ready to go. Sometimes I like to shake it out a little bit after doing alternate nostril breathing, especially if I'm about to go on with my day and it's not the evening, just to kind of build that, you got that balance, and now it's like, whew, bring me back to the present moment. So yeah, thanks for joining. Let's take one more deep breath together. Breathing in. And exhaling it out. Rubbing our hands together, as this is also another great mudra to help balance. Bring it to your heart space. And breathing in one more time together. And exhaling. The light in me sees the light in you, and together we shine bright. God bless you. So thank you everyone for joining. I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed this breath, as this is one of my favorite breaths to do. It's really a great one to recenter your mind. Let's say you have like a foggy mind and you're like all over the place and you're trying to find clarity, you're confused, you have a lot going on, you're moving through changes and transformations, and you're ending chapters or beginning chapters. It's a great one just to bring you back to the present and to help balance you, to bring that clarity, to bring that grounding, to bring that feeling of equilibrium so you can move forward with decisions. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy this practice. My homework for you for this week, or until our next class together, which is every Wednesday live at 12 p.m. Eastern time. And if you're not able to be on here live, come back and replay. I know we all have different things going in our life, but replaying and coming back and practicing this breath, it helps with accountability and helps with consistency. So my homework for you is to do this breath. And also here in the United States, it's Thanksgiving time. Sometimes it's a hard holiday for people, dealing with grief, or it's just a busy time. So it's just like coming back to this breath when you have a moment to just find that balance, especially with all the busy stuff going on with the holiday here, as it's a very big time, and that's tomorrow. So I hope you guys have an amazing day today, and I hope your Thanksgiving is full of love and blessings, and you're able to count your blessings, and you're able to spend that time with your family, but also give God gratitude for everything you have in your life, because without him you wouldn't have. He's the one that makes it all possible. And also with you got to take inspired action to bring things into your life as well. But so it's that double-edged sword of like, you got to do the things, but God brings blessings to you. So yeah, that being said, every Wednesday we do a live class, and next class will be December. So I'm not sure what our theme for next month will be, but that'll come to me before that first class in December. And then also being said, I have an event coming up on December 7th at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Check out the event page. We're going to be easing into allowing your energy to rise, as it's going to be between the new moon and the first quarter moon. The first quarter moon is all about taking action. What did you set in place for the new moon? What are your intentions for the month, for the moon cycle? And then with the first quarter moon, you really take those actions to put them in place. So this will help us get us into a good state. And then it's also the next step. You like these classes, but you want to get on a more personal level where you can ask me questions. I do the Zoom, I do the events via Zoom. So it's that personalized place where you can ask questions and you can get to know me more on a personal level. And then the next step is I do offer one-on-ones where that's a personalized plan for you. You know, we work on something that you want to work on with different practices that can help you specifically, because these classes are generalized, they're for everyone. And yeah, they may help you on your personal plan, which is great. But going into a deeper setting where it's just a one-on-one, and you can get really the answers for your healthy coping mechanisms, as I've been practicing healthy coping mechanism mindfulness practices for over 5 years now. But yeah, so reach out, let me know. I'll put the event page in the comments so you can go check it out, see if it's for you. I do these events twice a month. So yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful, wonderful day, and I'll see you next Wednesday live, but also see you throughout the week. And also, sharing helps. Share this with others so we can get the gift of mindfulness out. And this is a great way to support me. I do accept stars, which is another way to support me. But if you're not able to send stars, no obligation. You know, sharing, commenting, and engaging helps me as well. So I hope you have a beautiful, blessed day. Sending you so much love. Remember, God loves you. God bless you. And I'll see you soon. Thank you again.